Let's be honest, it is a terrible feeling. You give her your time, you give her your attention, you listen to her problems, you treat her better than the guys she complains about. And in return, you get crumbs. Maybe you get friend-zoned. Maybe she takes hours to text back. Or maybe she just treats you like an option. She doesn't value you. Most men, when they feel this, react with anger. They scream, they fight, or worse, they try harder to prove their worth. They beg for a seat at her table. I am here to tell you that begging is the death of attraction. If a woman does not value you, trying to negotiate your value is impossible. Value is not negotiated, it is demonstrated. Today, we are going to discuss the one thing, the specific psychological trigger that hurts a woman more than insults, more than arguments, and more than you getting a new girlfriend. It is the one thing that shatters the ego of a woman who took you for granted. And the best part? It requires you to do absolutely nothing. If you are tired of being undervalued, watch this video until the very last second. We are rewriting the script today. To understand what hurts her, you must first understand what fuels her. Women, particularly attractive women, survive on a very specific currency: attention and validation. Biologically and socially, attention is confirmation of survival and status. If she has 50 guys in her DMs and 5 guys trying to date her, she feels safe. She feels high value. You are currently one of those sources of fuel. You are a battery charger. When she doesn't value you, it means she views you as a free resource. Think about oxygen. You don't value oxygen right now, do you? You aren't thinking, wow, I'm so grateful for this breath. Why? Because it's abundant. It's always there. You have become her oxygen. You are always there. She knows she can be rude, she can be cold, she can cancel plans, and you will still be there next week. So, what hurts her? It isn't you yelling at her. If you yell, you are still giving her emotion. You are still giving her oxygen, even if it's bad oxygen. It proves you care. No, what destroys her reality is when the free resource vanishes. The first major psychological blow you deal when you walk away is the removal of the safety net. Many women keep men around who they don't respect, specifically for bad days. When the Chad she likes treats her poorly, she calls you. When she feels ugly, she posts a story so you will reply with a flame emoji. She thinks she is walking on a tightrope, taking risks with bad boys, because she knows if she falls, you are the net underneath to catch her. When you silently remove yourself from her life, no big announcement, no dramatic text, you remove the net. Suddenly she looks down, and there is nothing there but the abyss. This triggers pure anxiety. She will reach out. Hey, haven't heard from you. And if you don't reply, or if you reply days later with a polite, short, indifferent message, she realizes the dynamic has shifted. She has lost her fan club. For a woman who feeds on validation, losing a loyal admirer hurts her ego more than being rejected by a stranger. It makes her question her worth. If even he doesn't want me anymore, did my value drop? The second hurt: indifference to her beauty. This is the most controversial point, but it is true. If a woman is attractive, she is used to her beauty being a key to every door. It gets her free drinks, it gets her help, it gets her forgiveness when she messes up. When she mistreats you, she expects you to tolerate it because she is beautiful. The thing that hurts her deeply is when you look at her and you just don't care. You treat her like another guy. You treat her like a cashier at the grocery store, polite but totally unimpressed. When you walk away from a woman who doesn't value you, you are effectively saying, your beauty is not enough to compensate for your bad personality. That cuts deep. Most men will put up with disrespect just to sleep with her. By walking away, you are subcommunicating that you have options. You are subcommunicating that you are not desperate. You reduce her from a goddess to a normal person in seconds. She hates that feeling. She craves the pedestal you used to put her on, but you can never put her back on it. The third hurt: leveling up without her. FOMO. Now we get to the long game. This is the one that stings for years. The greatest insult to a woman who left you or undervalued you is your success. They call this passive revenge. When you leave, she expects you to be miserable. She expects you to be sad. But what happens if, 6 months later, she sees you on Instagram? You look fitter, you're dressed better, you're traveling, you're smiling. This triggers what psychologists call FOMO, fear of missing out, and hypergamous doubt. She begins to think, did I bet on the wrong horse? Did I let a winner go? If she treated you like a loser or a backup plan and you become a winner, it attacks her judgment. It proves she was wrong. Humans hate being wrong. This is why we always say, the best revenge is massive success. She doesn't just lose you, she loses the future she could have had with the version of you that you are becoming. And trust me, she will check up on you. They always check. Make sure what she sees is a man who is thriving, not surviving. So how do you do this? How do you execute the perfect walk away? Because if you do this wrong, you look like a crybaby. Rule number 1, no explanations. Do not write her a 3-page paragraph explaining why she hurt you. If you send the paragraph, you are telling her, I care so much about what you think. Silence is the loudest noise you can make. Rule number 2, match energy, then subtract. If she replies in 4 hours, you don't reply. Or you reply the next day with 1 word. Slowly starve the connection of oxygen. Rule number 3, remove access. You don't have to block her. Blocking looks emotional. Just mute her stories. Stop liking her posts. Become a ghost in her feed. You are there, but you are not watching. When she texts, "Are you mad?" you reply, "No, just busy. Hope you're good." Then you never text again. That is power. Gentlemen, I want to leave you with this thought. We do not do this to manipulate women. We do not do this to be cruel. We do this because self-respect is non-negotiable. If a woman does not value you, it is your duty to yourself to take your value elsewhere. Never stay where you are tolerated. Go where you are celebrated. If you found value in this video, smash that like button and comment, "I am the prize" down below so I know who made it to the end. Subscribe for more and I will see you in the next one.